before they go out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going here. They're gonna be here.
They do that because
for most of the time. Because think about all the celebrities that you never hear in the news.
Like
right?
who?
I don't know. Think of someone. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The ones you don't hear in the news are like doing horrible. Like
they're doing well.
They're at Casino Rama.
Okay, like what's his name? Baldwin. He fucking hates it when they fucking.
Yeah, but he's still in it.
News all the time.
He's in it all the time.
He's insane.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, I love him too. But he is in it. Come on. Nicolas Cage.
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald doesn't give a shit, but nobody cares about Norm Macdonald.
Mike Myers is filthy.
Name people who are relevant.
Yeah, but Mike Myers, he's famous enough. No one, you never see him in the news.
Yeah, but when was the last time Mike Myers made a good movie? Yeah, but Russell's not on that level.
Not yet.
Not in the States.
He's on the. He's like around it a little bit. Like,
yeah, but
he's getting
not in America. Like in everywhere else, I think he's popular. Like in Canada, they'd be paparazzi, but in America, I don't think they'd be like. I don't think they'd take. I don't think it'd be like that level of like you say Drake or Justin Bieber. I think Drake is just in there. I think Bieber's more.
He's so fucking boring.
I know.
But it's all about the demographics who are reading those magazines too, though, right? So like people who are reading those magazines don't give a shit about Russell Peters.
Comedians
care about they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit about comedians. Yeah. They don't.
They want to hear about Justin Bieber making. That's exactly what they want to hear about. Justin Bieber making out with Selena Gomez. They want to hear about Drake. Those are the people they want to hear about.
You ever talk to those people?
Yeah, they're awful.
Just put a gun in your mouth. They know nothing about anything.
Yeah.
Go on Twitter and look at those believers. Those girls that are like, they have Twitter profiles that are like dedicated to Justin Bieber, and like if you go to one of the profiles when he retweets a girl, for their next like 300 tweets are all, oh my god, Justin Bieber retweeting, and they're like begging people like, thanks, I would make my day, I'm crying. Like, I can't believe these are real people.
These are the same people that think
like
Taylor.
Their bedrooms are covered in pictures.
Yeah, but they're the same with Beatles, man.
No, it's not the same as the Beatles.
Yeah, girls would cry if the Beatles were close to them. Like if you saw.
I understand that, but I mean, like you're talking about talent.
Well, obviously the Beatles had talent.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Given.
Bieber doesn't have talent?
I think it's fair to say Bieber has talent.
I guess he has talent. Yeah.
They had to like discover him. I mean,
well, you can say the same thing about Nicki Minaj. She's got no fucking talent. I know she's sexy.
She's so boring.
Yeah, but like these are the same people that think Taylor Swift and what's her name? What's that chick's name that dresses in the weird costumes?
Taylor Swift is talented.
No, Lady Gaga. Taylor Swift is boring. They think they're artists. They call them artists, and they're not artists. They're just like it's art for you.
Yeah, the
entertainers.
What's the other chick with the big boobs? What was just? What? No, the other one.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah. She's just like, it's all about showing her tits.
She's horrible.
She's like, horrible. It's so boring. I can see why people think. But that's what I mean. Like, if it's for me, it's like, if you're going to make me like your music and also show me some of your tits while you're singing, like, listen, I can go to UJIS.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need you.
I'm with you. I agree with them.
Back to the point.
I want to hear
if you're going to be a chick and you're going to sing, it's not going to be about me wanting to fuck you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if I listen to Van Halen, I don't go, I really want to fuck Dig Lee Roth.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't fuck Dig Lee Roth. That's not my point. My point being is, when it comes to music, I want it to be about the actual fucking music.
Yeah, music. I agree with you. I can't. If I'm listening to you on my iPhone, what's that?
It's got Dan Peters. That's all.
If I'm listening to you, don't mention Dan Peters on our podcast. Okay. Can we edit that out?
Yeah.
Just bleep it. Yeah. Yeah. Beep. I can't.
Stories from the
if
kitchen.
You listen to the music. It's horrible.
Yeah, I want to. I'm not opposed to chicks making good music.
Yeah,
I like good music.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's all right.
You like Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a guilty pleasure for Katy Perry.
Katy,
so boring.
No, Katy Perry, like, I totally want to bang her, but I do think her songs, she's got a lot of catchy songs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think Adele's a talented.
She's got good people working for her.
I think Adele's a talented. Out of those popular.
Who?
Which one's Adele?
Yeah. She's the one that did the broken.
She's not attractive.
Which one's Adele again?
So, who's the crazy party one?
She's dead. Winehouse.
Azealia Banks.
No, Kesha.
Kesha.
God, she's annoying.
So
She
boring.
annoys the shit out of me.
So,
What is with that drunk thing? There's this whole like with these chicks are like
she's
being
so white
drunk.
trash.
Yeah.
White trash people are like, no, they're not. They're not like. I'm not buying this. Like, she's got fucking. I'm amazed by her. She's what?
Kesha?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
it's like
horrible.
someone found her at a bar or something. Like her.
Yeah, but
Her.
there's this whole thing with like being drunk chick, and it's like cool as hell. Slutty drunk chick. That's like a whole
It's like
movement.
it's a new,
Yeah.
it's a new fad.
Yeah.
But it's so
It's the whole like slut.
That's Hess Village on a Saturday.
Slut rock
Just call it
like that.
Kesha
It was
night.
on Wednesday.
Slut walks about
Motown on a Wednesday.
Slut walks about
taking the power back.
yeah, taking the power back. It's like against sexual abuse, right?
I am not discussing slut walk in a podcast.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
Do you disagree with it?
Oh no, I'm totally for it. I think slut walk is great.
Is
It's
your
just
whole message like you can't say we had a condom?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's exactly it.
you're making
Yeah, but
a
I
judgment.
think that we're gonna get raped.
What your point is they're gonna get if someone's
No, I'm just saying.
raping, they're not gonna rape because the girl's dressed slutty or not slutty.
Yeah.
You're
That's
gonna
their-
rape.
that's
But that's their point.
That's their
Yeah.
point. That's their point. Is,
Oh, they're saying it's not just that.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Was that stupid? It was a
It was a cop that said it.
stupid cop that
Cop
said,
said, "Well, they shouldn't dress.
"Hey, don't
that
dress
way."
that way. You maybe won't get raped so much or
How
something
can you
like
know
that."
so
Whoa,
much
whoa,
about
whoa.
Justin Bieber and nothing else? Like you didn't know.
Girlfriend.
Oh yeah. He begged us not to talk about politics. So guys,
But
come on.
the whole idea, like, I get what they're
You
saying.
got hair?
No.
I've been seeing you with hair for like forever. Now you got the shave.
I shaved it that once. So it
Oh, okay.
goes in it, so.
The whole point to me is like, I totally agree with their point, but it's like it's not like all the fucking rapists are going, oh, okay, all right, we'll do.
But I don't
that."
think it's for the rapists. I think it's for like. I don't think it's like a.
So what are they solving other than?
It's for the argument against
Ridicule.
law. It's awareness. It's about awareness. It's about
Yeah.
it's going against the law. Like going against the target horrible.
But do cops actually go? Well,
One did and one in front of camera.
yeah, but he let me go.
But you're making a point. Like it's you actually go, oh, okay.
Well,
If you put it out there, people are like, oh, okay, yeah. So it's out there. Do you know what I mean?
the cops should have said that.
There's a weird
Yeah.
thing though with feminism. There's like the third wave feminist movement where like in the 70s they were like really radical, thought that like free sex, like the sexual revolution. And now women are like, well, I can dress however the fuck I want. Now it's like it's acceptable for women to like if they want to be a slut they can. But now it's to a point where that came with like third wave and post feminism. And now it's to a point where it's like now they're being objectified because they're slutty. So it just worked against them in the exact same way. That's what slut walks raising awareness for.
I honestly thought we were talking about slut rock. I think that was a genre.
Slut rock.
Slut rock.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, that's. I mean,
But it's also female people in law too. What's that judge? That woman that was like, someone got raped. Oh, the girl got raped, and then they gave the guy a slap on the wrist, and it was like basically like the way you dress, the way you act.
That must happen in the States.
That was the States.
okay.
Yeah.
but I bet you there's a ton of stories like that still here in Canada where something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that happened.
And if you have no money, if you have no like, if you have no, if you have no money,
wine.
yeah, if you have no money or anything, like, how can you defend yourself?
Yeah.
Really, it's like.
It's a cool world.
It's coming from a guy who's going to be sleeping on the street with one of your fucking couch pillows next week.
I know. What's with my couch
I got
pillows? I completely forgot about. Oh, you had to get a job. It's not like victory. It's like-
For me, it's like a girl dressed as like really slutty, and I'm happy for them to do that. But it's like for me, it's just like I'm just trying so hard not to stare inside their cleavage. When they're showing them too much cleavage, like it's like I just want to jump in there, like
I think you can.
Yeah, why shouldn't you though?
yeah.
But girls
No, not jump in, but look.
Look, yeah, why not? Look?
Why not?
I'm not saying rape people.
They didn't want people to
Why
look.
not?
They wear shirts that
Yeah.
cover it up.
I know it's so hard not to look though. That's what I'm saying. Like
this
that.
is
That's
so-
just like I feel like.
I don't think you should like.
But that's what I want to do.
Don't ever do that face again.
That's just not being a social retard.
Yeah, just don't be a social retard. I see some of the girls in Hess, and you're like, you guys are like little girls. Like some of them, just some, not all of them, but just like the way.
He's asking.
Pat wants
he to
addresses.
find out.
I don't mean little girls in a good way. Like the way they dress is like you don't understand the level of class that you're at here. Like you're going to Hush, like you're like fucking. Oh, it's the Oscars. Like the way they
Yeah.
dress is like you don't understand. It's not a prom. You don't have to dress like.
it is
so true.
It was so weird for me going back to school at the age of, I think it was like 32 when I went
Yeah.
to school, 33. And I came out of the workforce and I went to Mohawk College, right? And when I was in high school, because, I'm just a little bit younger than Manolis, you weren't allowed to wear hats in class, right? So it was like there's still like a sort of like dress code. And I come in and I sit down and like I couldn't figure out how guys could concentrate because girls were coming in with like they just got out of the club
Wow.
and little back tattoos, and they'd always have their underwear string just a little bit higher up on the hips, and then they sit down and it's just like, I'm a dirty old man.
But that's
Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm paying for an education and I cannot absorb one thing that this guy is trying to tell me at
Because
8
he's-
o'clock in the morning about industrialism in South America. And like you have these girls sitting there and it's like they're bored. I'm sitting there. It's like there's no way I can answer a question. Like when I went to school, you had to put your hand and go, "May I please go to the washroom?" Like I had to wait 12 to 15 minutes after class was done. The new class was coming in with the prof. I was still sitting there like pretending like I was writing notes out like I was studying. It was just to wait till the old man boner went away. Like, and like, can you imagine? Like that whole culture shock of like they were just dressed as they were coming to the clubs, and then you'd walk down the hall of school and everyone's dressed like they're like they're in a club.
Like that wear off eventually though. Like it's culture
Then,
shock. But then
no,
you finally
I think
adapt
it
to
does maybe at a certain point, but I
guess
never
it-
get used
I
to
mean,
it.
I've been a Mac
Girls
for
are
2
dumb
years.
in the sense that a lot of girls are afraid. They think
You shouldn't say girls are dumb. Like, don't make a general.
most girls.
They're stupid.
No, but a lot of girls think that they have to dress like that to be sexy. They don't understand that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like sometimes a girl who has like a nice white T-shirt tucked into her jeans, it's like.
But that's-
sexy
but that's-
as
It's
hell.
all mentality though.
Yeah, but that's like you're trying to find yourself. At what age do you find yourself where you fit into society, right? Like we're all different.
That's
and
what I'm
that's a
saying.
very critical age where you're trying to find
The
an
girls-
identity
but
the
to
girls-
identify with people.
The girls
But I-
aren't the problems. It's just dudes, or we're just all like we're as simple as you actually
Girls aren't
think
dressing
we
for
are.
us. Girls aren't dressing for us.
It's
No,
not
but
the
they
point
want
though.
you to play sexy.
But you're right. The girls
wanna
aren't
be
dressing
looked
for
at,
us.
yeah.
You're right. The girls love to look hot because they all like
They
to look
compete
hot.
with each other.
They all like to good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is the little girls. That's what I'm saying. When you see the little girls outside.
I'd say
That's-
women do that too.
No, women get to a certain point where they're not. Most women know who they are, but you see the little girls outside, and it's just so inappropriate.
No, but
They just don't know
I'm gonna wear 8-inch heels tonight, and it's gonna look sexy, even if I look like I'm in pain.
exactly. And then you see them wobbling down. It's like I remember seeing a stripper outside of a club, and you're like, oh, that is the grossest thing ever. Because they're dressed the same way in the strip club, where context is everything, and then you see them out, you're like, oh, hey, it's like being around a mascot. It's just way too much attention. You're too much. You know what I mean?
a hot girl's a hot girl. That's a problem. You see a hot girl, you just go, oh, "Fuck, I want to fuck you." You know what I mean? Like you're trying to be like if you do talk, I'm like, "Yeah, how you doing?"
Yeah, but a hot girl with a brain is completely different than a
It's
hot girl
not
who's a hot
the-
girl.
Yeah, I mean, you can find yoga pants on fucking Sunday afternoon at the mall. It's fucking hot.
That's hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
fine.
girls
But
are
what I'm
just
saying,
fat.
but if a girl has a brain and she does it completely different, and she makes it even hotter than just a hot
That's-
girl, it's like,
that's-
oh look, I got an ass.
So what if they have a brain and tits? It's still hot.
I'm just saying
It's
that.
still-
No, what I'm
still-
saying is they know how to do it better.
yeah, they know how to torture me more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so there you go.
But it boils
I'm
down
saying guys
to
is the
self.
problem, not the girls. I mean, I don't think it's wrong for girls to want to do what they want to do.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong either. I'm just saying there's a difference.
I'm saying like, I guess what I'm trying to say is just like,
You're saying it's our fault.
yeah, it's our like we're like it's like when girls do have the right to want to look as slutty as they want, but I don't think they understand how hard it is to have them in front of us like that, because it's like you see them and you're like, oh my god, you're so like you was like, oh, I should try to talk to you about your feelings, but in the back of your head's like, hey, just ask her if she wants to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like you're just so.
But do all girls
They make
want
us
to
so
talk about
horny.
their feelings, or do they want to get out of there? Some of them.
Well, that's our problem too, because we just assume they want to
I
talk
know.
about
This is
feelings.
fucking just be fucking obvious. It never ends. The whole everything's subtext. You got to figure out their puzzle.
Yeah. Well, every girl pretends like they don't understand that guys are their. Like a lot of girls like to think guys are their friends, but they don't want to fuck them.
No, they don't want the friend.
Everybody's always like, I've heard so.
Like, he's just a friend. He would never.
That's the
Yeah.
worst.
It's just no.
He wants to
if
fuck
you.
you.
Would ask him to suck his dick right now, you'd say yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Like, you remember that girl with you and how mad I got when she was like, she invited you over?
Yeah, and she didn't want to
3
have
in
sex.
the morning.
Yeah,
3 in the
you
morning.
just met
You
her
don't do that.
At the bar.
You
Right.
don't do that.
Yeah.
But hey, I was totally like, I went to her place,
You were,
and then we fooled around, and she said, "Oh, I'm not gonna fuck you," and I'm like, "What?"
This is when we got labeled as douchey dude bros.
Yeah. I went back to her place,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she didn't. I went back to this chick's place, and she goes, "Well, I'm not gonna fuck you." I'm like, "Cool," because usually when they say that, it means they're gonna fuck you,
Wow.
It means the opposite.
right?
This time I was wrong.
And this time, and I went back to her place, and she actually wasn't gonna fuck me, but she was like she wanted to cuddle and make out a bit, but she wasn't gonna fuck me. But I know.
Oh, so she said it before you went back to her place.
She said, "Yeah, it's like I'll
You
say
can come over, but we're not gonna do
thing."
Yeah, but in her defense, she did say it.
Yeah, I'm not, but I didn't. But listen, I didn't argue with her. That's my point. I didn't go. Like I didn't go. Well, I've never and just stormed out. I'm like, okay, I was happy just to cuddle and grope her boobs every once in a while.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. If that happened to me, and it was just like I was worked up, I would actually take a whole box of Kleenex, put it over the end of my cock, and just look her straight in the eye. And go, I'm gonna ruin this now. Like you better hope that this is on sale at Shoppers, because you're gonna have to buy 5 boxes of this shit. It's like because I'm angry with you
Well,
right
that's the
now.
thing is, she just met you right that night.
Yeah, you don't bring it.
Yeah.
It was like 4 in the morning by the time you got there.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
and she can't get mad that you expected something to happen.
But I did.
I'm
But
with
I
you. I'm
didn't.
with you on that.
But my point is, I didn't get mad, and the whole time, all I thought was like, okay, cool. You can't stop me from jerking off when I get home.
That's the other
I'm
thing.
gonna deal with this one way or another, baby.
She has to protect herself. Like, I understand that it's all whatever with the slow wine and everything, but you can't invite a dude back that you just met at 4 o'clock in the morning. You live by yourself. You can't do that.
That's just dangerous.
That is dangerous as shit.
Well, it probably is. I don't know. I've never brought any dudes home.
And that is the same. Yeah, but that's the same thing as inviting like people you just meet in a bar back to your house. They could rob you too, right?
Yeah.
You know, just because you talk to people in a bar, you think they're your buddies or something.
But maybe she was just lucky then. I don't know.
Yeah, she got lucky with you.
Yeah,
What about the
I
dude
don't know.
that's like,
Maybe there are douchebags that would have been cool with it, but
there's plenty of those.
yeah, but that's like, my point being. I was actually.
Point at me.
No, point at himself.
I actually wasn't upset in any way. Like I was not upset.
I believe you.
I was not upset. I thought to me because maybe this because I'm a comedian. It was like to me it was just like this is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy that went back and it didn't happen. You know.
I've had that happen many times.
But I
But
was
not recently though.
No.
No.
Not in the last few months.
If I hear them say it, I'll call their bluff. All right, cool. So we'll just cuddle. And then it depends. Maybe I'll take care of business, and then I won't be so pressured to have to keep trying. And I'll just go back and just cuddle. You know,
Get it
the next
done.
day, and
They would
then
understand
I can see their
you.
frustration. Like, you not even try anything? No, you said we weren't going to do anything. Cool, let's go. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, I'm going to head out.
I'm done. I'm done. My need is
Don't
done.
say it,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't mean it, because you called me butt.
I like having a girl beside me.
I admire guys like you. That's what I was saying last night, a couple of nights ago on stage, and I was like, don't give that girl attention, because they just think they come in, they're loud, and the pretty girl's loud when they come in a room. They don't care you're on stage, they don't give a shit, and they sit down, and it's like, oh, I'm pretty. Why would anyone tell me to be quiet? I'm awesome.
You're kind of right though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You can't say it would never unionize this.
So
Like,
again, Manal's point, like, sometimes they're saying it, but they just want you to work a little bit harder to prove who you are, and maybe.
I don't. God, I didn't mean to do that. You know, I'm getting married. I'm done.
I don't mind, but I don't mind having a pretty girl lie beside me in bed and just hold
I'm
me.
happy just cuddling.
It's just way too much.
Like after or not like in that situation we were gonna bang, so I didn't mind just lying there with a pretty girl.
What do you guys talk about?
Well, you mean if you're not horny?
Justin Bieber.
No, I was horny, but
Justin
I don't
Bieber.
want. I mean, it
Kill
sounds stupid, but lying there with a pretty girl and have like it's like she didn't say to me like, "Oh, and you got to stop having a boner." I still had a boner. I just lying beside a pretty girl. Yeah, but what I mean, if she knows no, what are you gonna fucking? I'm like, all right.
If I was starving, I wouldn't lay in bed with a cheeseburger. Every time I
Why do you have to lie in bed? Why do you have to lie in bed?
I didn't
Why does
stop my
cheeseburger hit
cock
you?
every time. I was like no.
I don't.
He knew the situation. He knew what he was dealing with, and he was like, "Yeah."
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Was she looking at your boner?
No, I couldn't take my pants off.
You just brush it up against her.
They just grabbed their hand and
You just push it up against
You
it,
just
make
push
it
it up.
throb a couple times.
She
Sorry,
put a T-shirt on, by the way. That was the funny part.
She
too.
put on extra clothes.
No. She took everything off and just put a T-shirt on and underwear.
Well, see, that's
maybe
not
she
right.
was making moves. And you just,
Maybe I fucked it up.
Do you know why? Do you know why you didn't? You know why you didn't? You
I
know why?
fucked it up.
Because you got a thyroid problem.
I
You
do.
couldn't figure it out.
You should have been. I would say she would have to be a little bit more obvious. Like, what if you take like that Louis C.K. joke? What if you take the off chance that she wants you to rape you?
so you would enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I would be like you too, man. I'd be like, she told me she wants to cuddle. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, I mean, I'm just old school in the sense of like it's like as much as I just think it's she like if you want to fuck, I'm totally down for that. But if you don't, like you're the boss.
So how did you waste your boner that night? You must
I went home and I beat the shit out of my hand with my
Beat
cock.
And he's rubbing his hand as he's telling the story.
Yeah.
Like we needed a sound effect.
So if she say you called her bluff and then she still wanted to, but maybe you didn't see the signs, you missed out on it, whatever. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Right.
You still you put her in her place. So now the next time she's probably like.
She's not gonna try that.
She's
Play
like,
that
"No,
game.
I'm not gonna
Because
say that next
it's
time."
good.
I know. I mean,
It's
it's
good
just you know. I mean, you talk about slut walk, and then he says, "Oh, then you got to put her in her place."
Well, that's what he's saying. It's like he's not
in the head game.
If she's playing the head game and he's like, all right, fine.
We
then-
can't do that.
Yeah, and then
We can't like walk all sexy to the bedroom.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
They know
I
the
button their
game.
shirt
They
and
know
stuff, tease
they
them because they're just like, no, you fuck or not, let's go get it.
Yeah.
they know the
They'll
game.
play the game forever.
They know the game. They've known it from how long?
I think you should be upfront with them, let them know there's a time limit. Like, okay, here's the deal. This is only going to be hard from this length of time.
Yeah.
At around the 7-minute mark, there's going to be some pre-cum. So I don't know where you want to go with this, but at 7 minutes, there's going to be a hint of something coming out. So
I'm very lonely.
we really okay.
I'm not gonna. I spend a lot of time by myself. I'm a very lonely man. If a girl's like just like wants to cuddle, I'm actually okay with that. I just want someone to hold me and tell me that everything's gonna be okay.
Or
Even if they don't say it, I pretend they're saying that to me as we're holding each other. Me lying there with a boner.
Yeah.
She's saying, "I know, don't worry.
It's like,
Someone will love you one day."
but it's kind of
part-time
like
girlfriend.
it's kind of like when you're masturbating and she doesn't really want to sex you. You could masturbate and say, "Listen, I just need you to be here with me. Like, hold my hand while I have this moment."
just watch me.
Yeah.
I can do that too, but usually if they don't let you fuck you, they're not gonna let you fucking jerk off.
Because that's your version of
But
cuddling.
actually, yeah, I
right?
know.
Yeah, that's your version of
But
cuddling.
I literally just want them to be there.
Yeah. So that's what you would tell her. Listen, I know we're cuddling, but here's my cuddling. You know.
This is how I cuddle. You can just dry hump her with it.
Why are you gonna go stop you from jerking up?
Yeah,
No, like when it's like she won't fuck you, so you start to jerk off. She's like, no, stop it. Can't you just
Who did
cuddle?
that
What
to
the
you?
fuck do you care? I need to get this out. They don't understand the need.
to get it out of her
Like
balls.
once it's in our heads, they don't understand. It's like if you just like you're making
you
me
don't
come
get
all
blue lips.
all sweet.
Yeah,
So we can talk about something else.
blue lips.
So you just they stop you like no, just sit here.
Yeah,
Let's-
usually it's a girl.
You go to court because you raped your
A
hand.
girlfriend will stop you. I'd get up and watch.
It was horrible.
It's like you masturbated
Yeah,
right
like,
beside me and didn't
I'd
touch me
actually
once.
rather jerk off beside her in bed than get up and go to the bathroom and jerk off while she's in my bed.
Well, she
Yeah,
probably
I
doesn't
feel
want you to
worse
enjoy
about that.
yourself. There's like this. She probably doesn't want you to have any fun.
If we're
Without
if
her.
we're if
But
we're
she
on
doesn't
the
want
road
fun.
for some reason at a
Right.
show, we are not sharing beds. I'm telling you right now.
I'm sure he's not gonna like
Leonard,
this.
I need to get out.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to hear. Hey, dude, it's back to back. It's like, no, get in Jordan's bed. That ain't happening.
Why
He
you
doesn't have
guys-
his glasses. He
Why
doesn't
are the
know.
three of you sharing a room?
Well, I just said if we were out on the road, doing a tour or something, I'm not splitting a bed with him because he's like he's going to tell me I need to get this
I
out.
slept in a bed with Patrick.
Yeah, you always sleep. You had your own bed.
You seem
Explain
like
though. Why don't you
you seem
explain the
like-
whole story?
You seem like you cuddle in the middle of the night. Like you start like rubbing.
Jason tried to cuddle with me in the middle of the night.
I believe it. You seem like you would too.
Why don't you tell him the whole story? Eh?
Which one? The weekly one?
Yeah. How did that go
We had a
down?
hotel room. We did a date with me, Lois, and Jay.
Rouse?
And we had a hotel room with two, like, we
Two
shared
bedrooms.
a common, like, living
Yeah,
room, kitchen, but there's 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And Jay went to some after party thing. I don't know. He just wasn't there when we got back to the hotel. So we each had our own bed. So I was in my bed, he was in his bed. I wake up in the morning, he's in my bed, but Jay's still not there. So it's not like Jay came home and woke him up and made him get out. He just and he says, well, I thought Jay would come back. If he comes back, then he comes back, then you do
But
that.
isn't it like
No.
And there was a couch in the thing.
Wait a minute, there was a couch and you
He
still
likes-
crawled in the side?
Okay, let's.
But Jay wasn't even
But
there.
you're not telling the whole story.
What's he
The real story is Jay calls me and says I'm going to be home in 5 minutes. So and I woke up. I'm like in my head, oh, he's obviously going to kick me out of this bed. So I might as well get in your bed now, which is my bed. You were in my bed. I gave you my bed. I was in Jay's bed. So I got out of Jay's bed and went in my bed that you were in. So you're the queer. Just to be clear. And then he's all like, oh, you're a dude beside me because he's afraid he might start sucking my cock because he's a fucking faggot.
He's afraid he might. I like that line. Yeah.
You might start sucking his cock.
Because you can't sleep with a cheeseburger.
Yeah, it'll smack your hand because you want to eat it.
That makes sense.
Well played.
Why would you sleep with a cheeseburger?
No, he was
Why
saying-
wouldn't
he
you
was saying
sleep with a
He
cheeseburger?
enjoys laying beside a pretty girl in his bed. Even
Yeah.
if he's horny.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I don't
have
think you're
to.
pretty, buddy.
My point with the cheeseburger was if I was starving, I couldn't just.
What if your girlfriend?
Hang out
What
with
if
the
the same
cheeseburger
situation
girls
with your
allowed to
girlfriend?
What does
Go
Jay
horny
do?
style.
Look at Jay walks in right away. He goes, look at these two queers.
Starts
Gets his
taking
iPhone.
pictures.
Starts taking
We're
pictures.
like-
No, we're trying to pretend like we're the paparazzi getting us.
Well, but like, what if you came home, your girlfriend, like you're horny as hell, and she's like, no, I just want to get cuddle.
And I would start freaking out.
And when she's like, no,
I would say,
No.
listen, I need to get this out. And she'll get mad and roll over and jerk off.
really? I don't know if I want someone jerking off in the same bed.
Or
That's
she'll
weird.
join in.
Yeah, but I'm not going to jerk off beside you, Gavin.
No, I'm just saying, like, I could I'm thinking about it from a woman's perspective. You're lying in bed and someone's jerking off beside you. It's
Your
like,
boyfriend is jerking off.
it's so weird as shit.
No,
I don't know. Decide and just get up and leave and just go to the computer or something.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
But I feel worse about doing that.
Why do you feel worse?
Because why should I get up in my own home and go to my dad's? I'm gonna-
But here, on the bright side, you're not gonna have that home for much longer.
Yes.
Yeah, I get to enjoy every.
To be honest, the most comfort you're gonna get is from one of those pillows.
Yeah. Where are you gonna be jerking off now? At the end of the month, where are you gonna jerk off? Gage Park, dumpster, with everybody else. Dumpster.
So one time I was like staying at Jay's hotel. He was at Just for Laughs. So for like 3 days, he made me like it was a huge giant bed, this giant fucking bed. I'm like, just let me sleep in the bed, man, because I was just there for Just for Laughs. He's like, no, fuck you, you queer. Every day, right? And
He wouldn't let you.
he wouldn't let me sleep in that 3 days. I slept on the floor. So the 4th night, he was finally like,
Why would he let you sleep in the bed?
because he's homophobic. He's fucking
He's
scared of
hobophobic
He's
or
scared.
homophobic?
both. He's scared of gay homeless people.
He doesn't want Boxcar Willie in his bed with him.
Because he
Harmonica.
thinks, you know him. He's anyway. So he won't. Finally, he breaks down. He goes, all right, fine. You can sleep in the bed. And so I'm like, thank God, I'm sleeping on. And I really was sleeping on a fucking floor. All right, it was a carpeted floor, and I had some blankets or whatever.
Hotel before.
Yeah, it's horrible, right? So you gotta sleep on your side because that's the only option now.
Yeah.
So finally, I get in the bed. It's the 3rd night I was sleeping there, and I try to use the blanket. He's like, no way, faggot. He says he takes all the blanket to himself, and he gives me this shitty fucking towel. So I'm on a fucking. At least I'm on a mattress.
Why don't you grab the extra blanket?
He had it. Like
Why
there
don't you
was.
order down? Just call them down. Say, can I get another blanket?
Oh no! This
Why are you using
3
rational
o'clock
logic?
3 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking about calling the hotel lobby for another.
They're up.
I was. So
They're paying for
I'm
it.
sleeping, and then like 2 hours later, he wakes up, like kind of wakes up a bit, and I just thinks I'm a chick, I think, and he just goes and starts trying to like cuddle with me.
Spoon me, yeah.
Wants to spoon me, and I wake up, and I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck? I go like this. I'm like actually freaked out. I'm like, what are you doing? He kind of wakes up and he realizes that he's been trying to grope me, and he looks at me. He goes, faggot, and goes back to bed.
It's like the Incredible Hulk. You better not come near me. You better.
You're not gonna like it when I'm mad.
Actually, hotel rooms, of course, man. You just mess that the fuck up. Like it's just nothing. Just like no, like it's like I'm renting it.
Yeah,
I just do whatever I want to the hotel room.
I
I can't picture that.
I do.
Neatly fold.
No, I'm not neat at all. I'm not neat.
You know why? Because his wife's not there. He can finally do what he
I do
wants.
whatever. I'm not neat here, but I'm not neat.
See,
in a
this
hotel
makes
room.
sense. I can use these.
You're really obsessed with the
I
pillows
just don't understand.
because
I
you
think
don't
that's
have
the most
anything
asshole
nice.
thing
You
to
don't
do in
wash
the world.
yourself.
You
You don't do laundry.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Your
Because I'm
shoes.
modest.
Your shoes were like, oh my god, like you ran through dog shit all the way here. from
Because
your
I get
house.
my money's worth. I wear my socks so I have to
You-
throw them out.
Tell her like
Yes.
Scrooge McDuck.
I don't wear socks. I'm like, no, we don't use these ones. They look nice. on
It's
my
called
floor.
washing them. You just have to wash them.
So what's the problem with the pillows? What happens if I rest my head on your
You
pillow?
can do it. It's just
You're gonna leave head grease.
He wouldn't like at the beginning
or bed bugs.
of him being in Hamilton. I'd be like, a couple nights I'd be like starting to get drunk. I'm like, do I keep getting drunk or I'd be like, Gavin, can I sleep at your place? And he'd be like, I gotta check out.
Because I've never had people sleep at my place.
Yeah, he's got to check in with his wife. I'm like, it's just a fucking couch. I'm thinking, but like after like now, it's like, yeah, okay,
No,
no problem.
but that's courtesy though. You get, hey honey, there's someone gonna be sleeping on
On
the
my
couch.
couch.
Yeah.
She gets up in the middle of the night.
And then all of a sudden there's like you.
Masturbating.
It's you know it's easy.
And then you could yell at her, like, it's your fault you don't have a masturbation room.
Yeah, I told you to build a room.
Dude, it's easier to lose you guys as friends than like piss her off. I'll be honest with you. It's easy to go, hey, you know what? We can't hang out. Than to deal with her. So it's just easier to go, let me check in with her first. But now it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Is that not?
No, yeah, it's cool, but I think the funny
She's
thing
my
is,
partner for life.
but the thing is,
the woman that died.
it's cool.
So you sign over all your manhood.
It's not signing over my manhood. It's like respect her.
But you just said I would.
It's
get
more
rid of my
respect.
friends than deal with her.
If
That means.
no, it's not because it's someone that I
What happens to standing
she's
up
my
for what
partner.
you believe in?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
drunk
minute.
guy
Wait a
sleeping on a
minute.
couch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I believe in.
Drunk moron washing his feet in my bathroom.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wasn't drunk yet. When I was watching.
so that was all done sober. And no, I'm sorry. What I believe in, I'll stand up for. But then, like, dude trying to wants to sleep in my house or you not washing your feet. It's not what I believe in. My wife's. I have to check in with my wife.
It's not your belief system.
Right.
Your wife, you know.
I gotta check in with my. It's
But
respect.
Gavin's like, but the thing is, Gavin's like, oh, let me check with my wife. It's like, oh, this is okay. It's like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, she's cool with it.
But she didn't like. It was
She's not
like
an asshole.
the funny part is like it wouldn't have been a problem. Probably mostly because he checked in.
It's just respect. It's just a
Yeah.
respect thing. It's just
So,
like,
you know, there's these pillows on the couch and they match the couch, right? They're decorative.
dude, I paid for those things.
You don't need to sleep on them.
You know when you pay for something, you're like, just don't
But they
want.
look comfortable.
I know, but you don't want them ruined.
They're
It's just-
meant to look comfortable. It's
But they're
part
meant
of
to
the
be
couch.
comfortable.
Dude, I grew up in a house full of women, and my mom was like that, had pillows. We weren't allowed to sit on those pillows.
That's rude.
It's not rude. It's
You're from the mountain originally? Is that where you live? Okay, so growing up, I was like East Hamilton, and I'd go see my friends in the mountain. There was a room you never went into.
yeah.
It was covered in plastic.
Well, I didn't have one of those.
Yeah.
My family's not retarded.
But you're Italian. I'm surprised you didn't.
Italian people.
I said Italian, not Portuguese.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't like that, but we had the living room was where you entertained guests.
But there's always a room like in the Italian families. when I was growing up. There's always the room where you don't sit in. That's just for people to look at.
Look how effed up my couches are.
Some people do have like spare pillows and blankets. If you're gonna stay over, you're gonna use
Yeah.
these ones
Yeah,
because then we're gonna wash.
Yeah,
those.
but
we wash our stuff every time. Like,
there's people like
I can't afford tons of stuff. So when I have pillows
there's
out,
kids in Africa who sleep on rocks, and they're like, "We have those pillows." You're like, "Yeah, but we don't use them."
but they're used to
Because they're
rocks.
expensive.
They're used to rocks.
Well, I'll tell you, if you can fly them over, they're welcome to use
Yeah,
those
yeah.
pillows.
And that's the thing is my wife doesn't mind if you use
My
the
mattress
pillows.
is 72 and I still sleep on it.
And
Why?
That's why
Because
you're not
it's
allowed on the
disgusting.
pillows.
Because you know why?
Yeah,
Why?
thank
Because
you.
you're a disgusting human being. Okay, like you're one step from sleeping in someone's kitchen. Okay, babe. All right.
Yeah, it was very, but it wasn't a good
Hey,
babe.
babe.
It was like one
Hey,
of those.
Got it, babe?
We can't send you out on set anymore, babe.
Yeah.
As an agent, babe. No, yeah, exactly. You sleep on a pee. How do I put? You sleep on a pee mattress, a blood-stained mattress.
I can't even believe you're allowing him in this room
Yeah,
right now for
yeah.
saying that.
I can see the bed bugs in your beard.
Here,
Yeah, and you're upset about it. You're upset about it. Yeah.
Listen, Patrick. Listen. You have a bathtub. You don't use it.
I was in your house for like.
I got it today.
You know what?
You have a washing machine. You don't use that.
I didn't.
Yeah, that must be
buy
the
washing
cleanest thing
machine. It's in
ever.
my building. I didn't go buy it purposely to not be able to use it.
You know what? You
But
can make.
don't
fun-
use it.
You can make.
But I
fun-
didn't buy the bathtub. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy a bathtub because I'm an asshole, but I'm not going to use it.
You know what? You can make fun of me all you want. I live in this house with a wife, and it's like it's clean. It's
Like, why don't
clean
you buy
as
a
shit.
TV? You don't
Have you been
watch?
to a shitty hotel? I've stayed in shitty hotels, and they're just horrible. I love living with a wife. It's clean. It's nice. Not that she cleans it all the time, but it's nice. It's organized.
It's comfort.
It's
It's
everything's
not comfort
fine.
if you're not allowed to use them.
And we use them.
They do. It's just we're not allowed to.
No, everyone's allowed to. My wife doesn't mind.
That's actually right.
That's pretty much bang on the truth.
Yeah. But you guys, but like Manolis takes it and then puts it around his legs. He puts it in his leg. And he's like,
Because I have no one. I'm alone, so
I know.
I pretend it's a person and I hug it.
you make these
I hate
rugs?
people that go.
Yeah, but her and her mom steam these rugs. What am I gonna
Who
like?
cares? You're gonna be dead one day. No, it matters. Use the pillows.
He's trying to goad you into having sex with the pillows in front of
I know,
us.
seriously.
Yeah.
So mad.
I know, it really pisses you off. Well, the dude that stayed in my house was mad about me, because I asked him to take off his shoes.
Who was that?
What was his name? Yeah. I don't know how Manolis feels, but
He got mad at
he
you?
made a comment.
Why can't I wear my shoes?
Yeah, he said he asked me if I was anal. It's like, ooh.
Oh, he was just joking. I was there for that.
All right.
The only reason I wouldn't take my shoes off is to do you a favor.
He didn't say anal. He said obsessive.
Yeah,
Compulsive.
yeah. I might have obsessive compulsive.
Yeah, but that's, if your feet stink, you don't take your shoes off.
Yeah, that's or if you have
Or
holes
if you have diabetes and your foot is just mangled.
yeah, just
I don't
want
want to see it. Just keep your shoes on,
Put your shoe back on your stump.
pretty much. And go wash your feet in my tub and I'll show you how to do it because
So that was more like
obviously you can't do that in your own home.
that's more like taking care of Pat. That's like Pat's like one of those guys you got to take care of every once in a while. You know what I mean? It's just like you don't mind it, but it's every once in a while you got like.
You should have seen how long that was in the sun.
Yeah, it's like all right, let's get you new socks. There's some soap. Wash your feet.
But
you can't do that. Look. You don't have money, right? You're broke. If you wash them and take care of them, they'll last longer.
Longer than a week and a half.
Yes,
Well, I
they'll
don't
last.
throw them out. I only throw them out in a week and a half if you make them. Otherwise, I can get months out of
Yeah, but that
it. Oh my god.
you can have the socks for a long time if you longer than months.
You could get a disease from unclean clothes.
And I will happily accept the disease.
Really?
There are children in Africa in the building that have
Have
clothes to get a disease from. Okay?
Or pillows.
I
Or
should be
pillows.
thankful to get a disease from my clothes.
Some of those children in Africa, they're in tribes. Some of them don't. You don't wear clothes. Some of them you do.
Does your girlfriend have a sense of smell?
No, none of them do.
Like, girls love dirty guys. Girls, especially like around his age, love dirty guys.
So they're into the bag paste.
It's like I'm gonna fix him. They're
Oh
too
yeah, that's
stupid
what
to
they
realize
want
that,
to fix them. Yeah.
This is it. This is it forever. This is
as far as
this
he's
is-
going to
yeah.
evolve.
I'll fix him. I'll make. He's a project.
If my hair falls out, then I get fatter.
Hey!
What?
Shut it.
It wasn't a reflection of you.
It was close. It was very close, I thought.
At least you're
Yeah.
clean.
I shower. Yeah.
I'm not against your dirtiness. I'm just like
I'm not against your dirtiness.
well,
There's other things I'm against
we're
about you.
juxtaposed.
I'm just
Pat and I
against-
are like completely opposite. We're like
But how you shower every day?
twice or 3 times. a week.
Why? That's not normal.
Do you really do 3 times?
Two, maybe 3 if I'm in that mood. I sometimes I think in there. I like it's.
That's
Do you
a different
masturbate
thing.
in the shower?
No, I've never masturbated in the shower. I
What?
probably did once or twice.
Never really.
Yeah, I've probably done it once or twice.
No
but it's not
clean
really
up.
my thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. It's
Bob's
just
a
not-
drain.
Can't get the computer in there.
That's the real
Yeah.
thing. Is the computer. Yeah.
You have no imagination.
My imagination is
Shot. Yeah.
I'm like that too for like
Shots.
porn. Yeah, masturbate with no porn around me. It's like this is taking forever.
I
It reaches a point where you just, your imagination dies.
it just dies off. It's
My-
like, what does a
I would Rolodex images of girls that I knew. I saw them nude, and that would help me masturbate.
Yeah.
But then the problem is that then they would catch me while I was masturbating in my mind, and then I had this, and it was like,
then you feel guilty.
and then I felt bad. It's like, how can you do this? How can you do this? Yeah, and then that would be it. I'd be like, oh my god, and then I would yeah, and then it's just then you're just you got a halfie, and then it's just like, well, I guess then I talk it out with her in my brain, and then that would be it.
I used to be like, think of the opportunities. I'm like, when you look back and you go, hey, that was an opportunity.
Yeah.
I would turn out to those.
Right.
That could have done that one.
I used to think that
Stupid.
about the waitresses in bars. They were always coming on to me. But then I ran out of money to drink, and then I
Dude,
noticed
I
I don't
went
talk
back-
to me anymore.
I went back to a girl's house once. And she had a collection of Seinfeld, and that's all I was interested in. She had me in her bedroom, and I was just like, oh, Seinfeld.
Oh, I was thinking about something like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl would always have me over. Would always end up in the room, and she had like all these dolls, and like she'd go to the bathroom and like change even or like brush her teeth, and she'd come back in, and I have like all her dolls in a circle like a tribe, and I'm playing with them. I'm like 18 years old doing this. I just didn't clue in at all.
And she was
Turn
like
off.
39, maybe 40.
Her vagina just goes,
Not toy dolls. They were like artsy shoes and everything.
and her vagina just got all dried and
You could hear it. You could hear it.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
just
Healed over.
Yeah, it was just like okay. Yeah, nothing is like
Oh,
he's playing with my
dolls.
my art.
Yeah.
Did you make out with her?
No, nothing ever happened. She used to like sit on my lap when we'd watch movies and stuff.
Oh my
And
god,
I'm like,
dude! I was just like, yeah, I know.
'cause
Why
I wanted to so bad.
is this chick on my?
I thought there's no way. She was like too hot.
Dude, so
There's no way.
When an 18-year-old girl sits on my lap, that never happens.
You shit yourself, and that's why
No.
you're moving to the next chair. Oh.
It's stretching out.
I think someone's farting. It's not me. Are you
It's not
farting?
me.
Who's
I'm
farting?
telling you, the wine smells like cheese.
It doesn't smell like cheese.
Let me
It's fine.
smell this
Could be
wine.
your feet.
Here.
It smells and tastes like cheese.
It doesn't.
That's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You're crazy.
Yeah, it's your beard.
You have cheese in your
Oh,
beard.
wait a minute. Pat's got his shoes off.
That's not it.
Said
I had
it.
bad-
You know what?
I had a bat.
Dude, that probably is your feet.
It's
No.
your feet. It's your feet. It's your
Yeah.
I
cheese.
had a bath in these new socks from today.
Yeah, still.
Still.
Hang on.
Have you ever washed those socks?
Yeah.
He farted and he walked over there. He's bringing it over. He's bringing his fart over.
No, you guys know when I fart.
I know, and you just farted and you walked over there.
No, actually, smelling his feet.
You're actually
No,
smelling
it's not his
stuff.
feet.
Really?
I don't
Someone's
smell
farting.
fart. Yeah.
I got deodorant on. I showered before
Yeah,
I
me
came
too.
here.
It's twice now.
Maybe it's the cat.
I haven't showered 3 times.
Either way, I think it started when Dave got here.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a murder mystery of
Yeah,
assholes.
you guys don't shower like you only shower once in a day.
Yeah, once a day is good enough.
I have it once a day.
I'm
I
pretty
like
well.
thinking in the shower.
I don't think you're supposed to. It's not good for your skin or your hair to bathe in.
Yeah, but
Albert
living
Einstein
below
used to
the
think of
poverty
all
line is okay.
Yeah,
No, but like
Yeah,
your body.
what do you save your
creates oils
skin
that it's
for?
supposed to.
There has to be a certain amount of oils that build up in your
Yeah,
skin.
if you
and
clean
your
too
hair.
What do you
much,
do,
that
stuff?
would be
think so
bad.
much, you lose.
Yeah, but you're not always like some.
There's never been a case where like, how did Dave die? Showered
He
3
was
times on the
Yeah,
day.
so many times.
He just-
Washed
he just
himself
faded.
down the drain.
He faded in the shower.
You guys,
Yeah.
Einstein used to think all the time in the shower.
What?
Einstein, I can think
Yeah,
of
look
I
at
can think
him
of
now.
jokes in the shower.
Where's he
What's
now?
up?
He's dead.
Yeah.
See where that got him?
He died.
He's dead, and he's got all the throw pillows in the world on the couch.
Oh, that's burn on me.
Didn't he have like 10 of the same everything or something too? I heard. Like,
Right.
Oh,
Einstein, like he just didn't want to think about what to wear, so he had like about 10 suit jackets. 10
That makes sense.
that totally makes sense.
Charlie
Right.
Brown.
Yeah, he did because he just didn't want to waste time thinking about that stuff.
Yeah, which makes
Wear the
sense.
Same thing every day.
Makes sense.
I did
Exactly.
do that.
That's
I don't buy
genius.
10 of the
I
same.
got like
just
I
wear
got
the same
The
shit
shit.
same
ton of-
thing.
I wear
Well,
the
I've been wearing
sweatshirt.
this shit for 4 days.
Well, he had one.
My
But
underwear,
he was
I'll wear
like one
underwear
suit
for
jacket,
3
one
weeks.
shirt, one pair of pants.
How do you
like
sleep with a
10 of
woman?
them. Exactly.
How do women
color.
sleep with you?
What?
Lori would not let that happen. I'd hear about it. She'll do.
Let's not
Lori,
break off in 2 different conversations.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like forgetting. Like my wife does underwear count when she does laundry. She's like, there better be underwear matching. each
Who did
day.
you marry?
Wait.
What do you mean, who did I marry? It makes sense. It's like, I noticed that you don't have 5 pairs of underwear in here. You only have 2.
She gets mad at
So
you?
what does that mean? You're wearing 3 at once?
Maybe I'm wearing it for a couple. I'm like that though. I'll wear underwear for a couple days, right?
I don't.
She has a problem with
I
that.
change the underwear. Jeans I can wear a couple days.
Yeah, I'm like you,
underwear.
jeans.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, change
Jeans
every day.
Every day. Every day. I buy.
But you
You
guys-
just keep buying enough, and you keep buying
You
enough.
guys look down on me for doing the exact opposite. you guys waste money.
That's not wasting money.
I did laundry twice in the last year.
Yeah, but your clothes,
Twice.
become like thinner, and they get worn out, and they smell.
Yeah, they do.
You should have clean
And
underwear.
Jordan's sitting there like, yeah, they do. Like,
probably
you
wore-
smell. I'm
Without-
sitting next to
Without
you.
doing laundry, I could probably make 10 pairs of underwear last me a year.
Yeah, but even your
And
hat.
nobody notices. It doesn't affect
Everyone
anybody.
notices. Do people notice? Your hat looks like it's
But
sweat.
I don't think things get as dirty as you think they do.
That's true. I retire hats from the head sweat. Like that's it. I can't wear this one anymore.
If you-
You've done your duty. Goodbye.
I'm not saying you have
Yeah.
to wash every day. Like that.
I am.
That's obsessive.
I'm
No,
saying
people
you
who like
do.
wear a shirt once or twice and then wash it. Why? It's fucking stupid. Are you rolling around in mud?
Because you're gonna get
big
like
shit.
pit stains and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't sweat that much.
Yeah, it's
Just
not you.
because you don't move.
Patrick, I'm not being mean, but you're a fucking human sloth.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Clearly.
Nice. Drink more
I
water.
just don't
I get it, man.
get you.
You're talking to a bunch of dudes that are already the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That good point.
Yeah.
Like you think what kills me is that you think I'm so organized and neat and everything. No, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a retard. I'm so sloppy. I'm horrible. I lost so many wallets. It's not funny. I've lost that's
Losing things.
and
Yeah, but
no, I'm not
I get it,
organized.
yeah.
I'm not an organized person.
Lori's like that. Lori will roll over, look at me, and go, shower.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm not clean.
No.
I'm not clean.
Yeah. Well, you're not sleeping with Lori.
That's because you aim. You go for.
Not that I know of.
Lori says the same thing to me.
Same thing, Noah.
She looked
You
over here.
shower
And she looked
now.
over here. No, you gotta go.
Go.
The two of you together.
Go. And don't be rubbing my loof all over your arms.
Get each other's backs.
Shit pours out of your asshole. Okay?
Yeah.
That needs to be clean once in a while.
Hold on. I'm stopping it right there. You just said shit comes out of your asshole.
Oh, we're
Do you know why? Because you're a connoisseur of shit coming out of the asshole. What you did at the Snooty Fox was not right. I think
She won't so
yeah.
snooty anymore.
Or there was an old woman struggling to come up the stairs, not because her legs were going out, it's because it was the gas from his asshole from the washroom.
I had a shit in the washroom.
No.
He sprayed up the place.
It was a spray.
Oh yeah.
The angle of the turd. I walked into it,
It
and it
looks
was
like I ate an apple.
It
no.
looked like he
It,
kicked the door open
No,
and then took a
it
shit.
looked
like
like
it was an
fucking-
assassination.
it looked like a massacre that Charles Manson
It was
organized in the
assassination.
60s.
I didn't see it.
What do you eat?
Food.
You fucking stink.
That was the worst. I traveled upstairs.
Yeah.
Like that went upstairs. I actually went into it thinking it might have been a sewer problem, but I really got to go poo myself.
You can feel the temperature change.
It was yeah. It was sprayed everywhere.
Is that a
Like it was all up.
front?
I flushed the toilet.
No,
Jordan lost his glasses
no.
because of it.
No. You didn't flush the toilet because there was residual toilet paper in there.
I can't look at you again. My glasses are gone.
Seriously,
Yeah.
what do you explain from breakfast right to dinner? What do you eat? What's average?
How did it
What do
get
you have for
sprayed up the
breakfast?
back too? That's what
It's because he shit on an angle.
Uh,
I've done that where I've hit panic mode. You ever hit panic mode?
how
Where
bad
all-
was it that they had to get out that badly?
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like I eat like piece of toast with like some honey on it. and
Bullshit.
One piece of toast.
Bullshit.
No, that's the way I start with. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Whole wheat or white bread?
What?
Whole wheat or white bread?
Whole wheat, and then I eat a banana, and I have a coffee.
And then whatever the scum off of a barrel is that your dad, when he makes his home hooch, you probably eat that too or something.
And then like I might like eat some like I'll have a protein. I'll go to the gym and have a protein shake.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
protein.
It's
all
the
like-
gym.
yeah,
It's the gym that's doing it.
Gym
It's not
protein
yeah.
shake.
Stop
Whole
working
bread
out.
too, even.
The whole wheat. It's a
Yeah.
fiber,
Keep going.
Just different kinds.
but it
of
would be
food every
solid
day.
whole wheat.
What do you mean different kinds of Greek food?
My dad cooks every day. I make food my dad makes.
What
the
does he
Greek
make?
food.
What does he make?
Eat a lot of meat.
A lot of meats, yeah.
A lot of spices with the meats?
Yeah, a lot of spices.
Don't eat with your dad anymore.
But I can't. If I die. It's like,
Oh no! You're dying now. It's just this gradual death.
The inside out.
what do you want me to do? Like not fart?
Yeah, when we smelt that though, that was like, and those poor
That was
people.
And there was people in the
Those
restaurant were
poor
gagging.
people. Yeah.
So
A lot of
bad.
that. It was so horrible.
It was amazing because I was in the basement. I went to the washroom,
And we have to
took-
walk out with him too.
I was one of those shits though. It was a bad one where it's like it came out like porridge. You know what I mean? Like it was like it wasn't diarrhea, but it was like a thick goo.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what I
it looked
saw
like
was
it was
something different.
It was like maybe it looks like some. Is there car oil in there? Like
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
your rainbow.
That was true.
What else, Phil?
It's a
Yeah.
rainbow.
So then,
I can never eat
so
Skittles
be it.
now.
I washed my ass like in the sink, like I always do. No, I wet my ass. I flushed it.
Before he goes to bed, he's just like
Yeah.
scrubbing his sink. Motherfucker team in the house.
So I wipe my ass, I flush the toilet, I leave, and I was like, "Whoo, this is a bad one, right?" But as I left, and I went up the stairs. I thought, no way, it's gonna creep down a hallway up some flight of stairs, but it did somehow.
It
I
did.
think it didn't want to live with its parents. I think it
It
wanted
had.
to stay with
I always
you.
tell Lori my farts have separation anxiety. They don't
Yeah.
want. They want to go with me. They're
But they
clingers.
creep right up the stairs, and all
And
of a
this
sudden-
old woman was like, she was
So
trying
then
to
he
get
goes,
up.
He
and-
goes down he goes down to the washroom because he thinks that he's got a pee or shit too or something.
Oh, I had
and
I
he
had an
comes
awful
right back
shit.
up right away. So we gotta go.
Yeah, your face was like.
Yeah,
wait,
no, like
he
there was
murdered
no
so the
like.
whole bar was going.
But see, it's what I don't understand is like how can you smell so bad? How
But
can
it's
something?
inside of me.
It's
It's
your
all,
de-
I have this gift inside of me. It's got to come out.
it's festering.
I take greens plus sometimes too.
That'll do
I
Uh,
like to. I don't like shit inside of me.
I think it's the weight pattern, the fucking whole wheat and the meat.
That spicy meat. Yeah.
No, but it's all that herbal stuff you take. You take a lot of herbal.
Yeah.
chills
Yeah, he
and
takes a lot of herbal.
teas and-
Yeah.
the apple cider vinegar. Apple cider
I like
vinegar.
to take apple cider vinegar. That would fucking turn your fucking asshole into like one of those taps, like on the
Yeah.
bumble.
I'd
Really?
hate to be your toilets. Any one of your toilets. Like, ew, just imagine being reincarnated as a toilet. Fucking.
I don't think just do it all day with your mouth.
Just,
You need to clean out your intestines. Need to be cleaned out, dude.
Hey man, I had a colonoscopy. And a colonoscopy is when they took a small camera in a tube that goes through your intestinal tract and they look for polyps for cancer.
We have to start doing it. I have to do it soon. You should be doing it now.
Anyways,
Yeah. So I.
Anyway,
He's not out of that one.
That's not a
Anyways.
response to the whole.
no, you do that when you have something to live for. I'm not fucking. I'm fine with it. I'm fine if it ends in a week.
It's not a week; it's a drawn-out process.
Whatever.
I don't know. With you, it's like you went and you destroyed a restaurant's reputation. With you, Patrick, you went and sat there for like a half hour.
Yeah, you were in the
Who needs that much time? You even tweeted it. You know, I'm pooing, and people were like, who follow me on Twitter, like going, what?
Yeah, I'm with Patrick and I like taking long shit.
Yeah.
I want no.
I can check all 5 of my emails.
I don't care. I don't want to be in there at all.
We do blitz. I get excited when we do.
He used to try to take photos of me.
Yeah,
I'll
when he
tell you
does, I take pictures of him.
He's always over the thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, why do you have to do that?
Yeah,
Because it makes
Yeah.
you so uncomfortable.
You like
I can't see someone taking a picture of me pooing uncomfortable. Like really bad. Like,
He
of course.
thinks I'm the guy from Monopoly. I really think you think I'm like this monocle guy. You see this like image of me. It's like, oh, I'm so stuffy and organized, and like it's not like that. But I don't
And
like
yet-
people taking pictures of me taking dumps.
I don't.
That's a normal.
I
thing.
think that's really normal.
Yeah,
you know.
I think it's weird.
I think it's
You-
weird,
It's weird
to take
because
a
you
pic-
always have a pillow with you.
That's the weird
Well, I
part.
don't bring those pillows. Not
Yeah.
pillows. I'm made of gold.
They're weaved in gold. Okay, we're at the hour mark for this one.
Oh,
I think that's good. I think we also found the name.